Fucking hell, mate. Here we are then, sports fans. We are back for the Megavalanche, and today I'm going to show you what the quali course is all about. It's a few days before quali, so we go check it out. Let's get it. Oy, oy. We've got to take this thing. This thing takes us up to 2,800 meters. We're going to go to the top and check out what the qualifier track's all about. Check this out for a view. Mental. So we go check out the top of the qualies. So here we are at the top of the qualifying track. As you may well see, there's a lot more snow to last year, and you may also notice that there's a slightly different bike. So I've opted for a Focus Jam in aluminium for this race, purely because the amount of rock strikes you get, the amount of people, and I wanted to keep my black bike ready and raring for when I get back home, because there's another event that I'm doing. It's exactly the same spec as the other one, other than the alley frame. We've gone for some DMR-X cranks in chrome, Fox 38s up front, DHX2 on the rear, transfer dropper, and obviously loads of DMR parts. Defy stem, wing bars and 800, obviously oi saddle. Quite an important one is wheels, so I've gone for the Halo Gravitas wheel set rather than the Vortex. They're downhill specific, and also some Schwalbe Magic Mary on the front, Big Betty on the rear. I'm going to try hand stamp for tomorrow to see if I prefer it for rolling resistance or whatever. But there's my bike. Let's go check out qualies. To fill you guys in who don't know too much about the Megavalanche, the qualifier is basically a qualifier to get you into the main race. There's 3 mass start races. Each qualifying heat has round about 150 to 200 riders, I believe. The top 35 make the main race on Sunday. The 36th to 70th make the B race, and so on and so forth. The top 3 then go front row on Sunday. The next 3 then go row B, the next 3 go row C, and so on and so forth. So it's in your interest to do well here to get a better starting position for the main race. There is a lot more snow this year, so we're going to go nice and chilled. This is where we're going to be starting for the qualies. It's a 20-minute-ish, probably slightly longer run, a lot shorter than the main race. So let's go check it out. So this is where you're going to be starting. You're going to be pedaling like an absolute idiot into this corner. Gets very well used. Normally carnage everywhere with people going everywhere. Very loose. Obviously you won't have the walkers. And what they tend to do is tape all the way on the inside, so the chances are if you try and keep speed on the outside, you're going to get blocked on the inside. So you want to try and get on that inside as much as possible. So all of these are the same, where rock whacked the frame then. That's why I've gone for alley. So you almost want to block on the inside, because otherwise you get stuck. So we've done all the switchbacks, there's a few of them, and then depending on how they tape it, you can go straight here, you can go right, and then we're greeted with snow. But obviously it's hard to know until they start taping it out to see what the line is, what isn't, because you can enter the snow at different points. So like there, for instance, you want to make sure that you stay right so you don't go in the snow there. You can see already way more direct going in there, but more snow to contend with. Where is it? Here. Yeah, just like that. Big bench. That side there's not as much snow, but it might ride a bit better, so it's hard to see. We're going to come back here another day before qualies, I think, because it is very important that you get this bit sus. Right, go and we go all the way to the moon. It's a bit of fitness, trying to just keep that flow. Like, this is where you need to know where you're going. All these rocks really do put you off. Wow, there's so much more snow this year. So you have got this drop here. The problem you've got, however, if you've got a rider there, you suddenly can't really bail. So there's that one there as well that matey's done. Oh my god, that looks awkward. So hard to tell. So I'm just looking at alternatives, because if there's loads of people on that snow, I mean, this looks pretty gnarly to be honest. All of these rocks look very much the same from at the top, and what you don't want to do is go flying off that. Yeah, it's a tricky one, because last year this was a bit more open for that drop. It's round about here somewhere that Adam Brayton ended up in the crevice and he didn't have a good crash at all. So maybe just play it safe. You've got loads of rock, you haven't got to turn, straight down there, straight into the snow, and then maybe cut across. There's a real outside line as well, but I think you're going out quite a way to get on it. Very gnarly actually. All of this wouldn't be gnarly in sections, but because it's so blind, it's just bloody dangerous. For my brain, the easiest possible way is chicken line almost. Just stay in the snow, you get your speed, you get on the rock, and then you're out of there before you know it. Wow, and it's going to be quite physical pedalling up there. I think that's the most direct route, straight down. I remember one year I did try and get up there, but I think I got lost. I just looking to see if you can see any tyre marks or anything. But the big one here is just keeping your speed, because you almost need to get as good a place as you can get, because you are going to be blowing when you go up here come racing. Doesn't look much, but by the time I'm messing around with all that snow, it's quite hard. The good thing about this fire road, if you hold some in the tank, you'll be able to make quite a lot of time up on this. Not good when you see a skull and crossbones of a man overboard. What a gnarly race. So this is where we join the second gondola, and they're putting the tapes in already, so you can sort of see what's going to happen. So we're going to end up doing like a sharp right here, probably to slow it down, then go round here I think. To left? Like that, okay. Perfect. Cheers guys. So the field would have been split up a bit by this point, and then this is where you can almost try and recover slightly. It's a bit more traily. I generally find this harder than the main race, the quali, because it's literally 20 minutes absolute beasting. Right, there's an inside there rather than going around the berm. It's just one of the most gnarliest races for bike and body. I haven't ever done Mountain of Hell, but that's very similar, I've been told. So a lot of this is just carrying your speed, conserving energy for the bits where you need to pedal. You didn't want to mess with that either, would you? Right, the line I've sort of chose here is up high and then kind of down low, less gnarly sort of rocks. All depends how they tape it, because there is an inside here. I just don't know. So there's three lines here. We've got the in, the middle or the out. In is obviously very direct, but you've got to brake quite hard when you're coming into it. That's what these guys are doing. Going high or wide? Middle, you keep the flow, I think, but it all depends if you've got people on you. There you go, here's the inside. Way more direct. Oh, way more direct, but as you can imagine, when you're tired, things like that can happen. So it might be worth just carrying our flow, doing that inside, banking it round, and then just keeping it, but see how it is when we come race. So we are going to try just a chicken line as such. We're going to carry our flow round, because I think I'll be happy with that comparison to that main line. Then I've tried the pro line, I don't know, and it works, but just when you're tired, it's a different beast. You're not won or lost there, that's for sure. Famous last words, but Right, there we go. And you get to where you can give yourself a little break. On the left hand side here, it's a bit smoother. So we've just got to be a little careful with rocks. Some of these are a bit horrible. Right, and then we get here and there's two lines, a left and a right. Right, there's a bit more of a drop, but there is a horrible rock. Left's a bit easier. I think right's going to be way more direct. So we're going to go for right. Just got to be careful with some of these rocks because they will get you. Cut that. Inside this. On the rock slightly off. Little gap here. Right, this rock's quite tricky. There is a jump to the left, line on left. I remember Amir Davies one year messed it up. And it's like, ain't gonna save you that much time. This one, however, will. Still on the left hand side here. And other than that, I think mainline just extreme carry speed. Maybe inside there. Other one, where you just want to aim left. There's an inside. Mainline's a bit better than that outside. So, we carry the journey on. So this has been the same for years. Just got to remember, there is an inside that you can do. It's so good. Stand here, where is it? There. Or another rock. Them rocks. Luckily this bike isn't brand new. Right, jump here. P with a view. Oh, there they are. Right, what have we got here? Straight line maybe. It will only get nicer as well. The more people that ride it, the more people that ride it, the better it should get. It's quite a harsh old rock then. Dropping into the next bit. Remember, you've got to go pretty chilled down here because these rocks are not the nicest. It's just really a case of picking your line. It's not a downhill race, so you're not aiming to get those extra 0.2 seconds. We'd rather just have our wheels in one piece. Done that bit. Tiny little climb now, so we're approaching the mid station of this lift. And by this point you are more tired than you reckon. You're very thankful for this sort of single track. Just time to get like a bit of composure. Carry our speed up there because this climb will bite you if you don't. And then we join almost like a purpose-built trail bike park thing here. And as much as you want to pedal right now, time of the race, it's a little harder. So you almost want to conserve your energy, keep a solid speed rather than pedal brake, pedal brake. That is actually weirdly hard, dropping in from the fire road. Right, a couple of jumps. Off to the photo, brake a bit because it's quite small. Right, by this point you're quite pleased with just pumping. Right, this jump is weirdly kicky, probably because you're so tired. Then this line here, left to right, put the dropper up, and this is where you've got a chance to get your bearings. See if there's anyone in front of you, behind you. Can you push more? There's like a gentle traverse all the way up to the next downhill. So if you've got anything left in the tank, this is almost the last little bit of pedalling uphill. If there's someone behind you, I think it's here that they will try and do you. Or likewise, now's the time to try and do them before we drop into the next bit. Oh, and then the main race goes up there. Wow, not even trying this hard work. This is actually surprisingly tough, especially if you've got people behind you, in front of you. You're so tired by this point. Down. And then this they actually changed. This is fairly new. You know, I say new, a few years old now. The old one was that track down there, and this you would not have thought it's as fun as what it is. Basically loads of ski moguls. You get up to speed and you almost just sort of scrubbing them. Not that I'm a scrubber dubber, but you're almost taking off beforehand. And here and left, I think, yeah. How can like just a flat grass field be so fun? Oh, I've got to remember where it is. This is one of them that if you've got someone behind you, you want to almost block the inside. If you haven't, then you just want to carry as much speed as you can on the outside. You can feel it with the grass just sliding away underneath you. You don't want to throw it away yet because you're so close to the finish. And then they might go through town, or they might go up around there, I'm not 100% sure. So last year they actually got you riding along the pavement here and then all the way down into the central part of the town. And there we go. So if it's through town, this would be the finish. If it's the other way, it'd be that way. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed that little track preview. There we go then, quick lunch stop. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that video. If you have, it'd be great if you give it a thumbs up. Be sick if you subscribe. Keep on watching the channel for more stuff coming up soon. And until the next one, see you in a bit. Oi, oi. Fucking hell, mate.